So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got our Fantastic Four, and it's exactly who was leaked. Which, okay, we'll get to that, but what does that tell us? It tells us that the same leakers, the same sources that were leaking the cast, were also leaking the storyline, which actually indicates that the storyline is probably true as well. In fact, it puts that percentage chance of it being true very high. Very, very, very high. And that's not good. That's bad, because the storyline was crap. It was really crap. So let's take a look. Ladies and gents, who are the cast? Big surprise. It's Pedro Pascal. Reed Richards, that was already confirmed. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. And Ebon Moss-Bachrach, who is going to be Ben Grimm, the Thing. Again, even as this article notes, these names have been rumoured for months. Absolutely months. We also got a teaser image. It's going to be set during the 60s, so that'll be interesting. So here was the image that was revealed. Fine, I guess. It's a nice piece of artwork, actually. Like, I'll give them that. It is actually a nice piece of artwork. But yeah, I mean, this isn't actually a promo artwork, by the way. This is, well, not the promo artwork that was released. This is just an additional piece of artwork. So, this article, interesting. You know, what are the biggest reveals? Because we had a key piece of artwork released as well. It wasn't that great either, but it's fine, sure, whatever. But anyway, so first piece of concept art by Wes Burt. Now, what's the situation? Because there's some teaser clues in the image itself. It's going to be set in the 60s. Okay, we know that. That's fine. Sure, not an issue at all. Astronauts. They're going to be astronauts. Sure, fine. We know that as well. So this will be an origin story. Costumes. They might be the costumes. And Herbie. But we knew all of this. All of this was something we already knew. And this is the image that was revealed. So we know that they're astronauts. There you go. Is it going to be an origin story? Probably. I would imagine so. Herbie's there. Yeah, sure. Fine. They're revealing a fair amount of stuff here. The costumes are comic accurate, which is nice. For the most part. You know, relatively. Nice. Fine. But what's the issue here? Well, it's the story, isn't it? Good folks watching this video. It's the story. So what were the other rumours that came out along with casting, which has now been proven correct? But what were the other rumours? Well, the other casting rumours, I think, is important to note that we were going to be getting Galactus in the form of Javier Bardem, which I actually really like that casting. I think that's good. I just think he's got a really imposing voice and could do some, you know, some pretty fun. Some fun range work with it. The other casting was Anya Taylor-Joy as a gender-bent Silver Surfer. Interesting. And now we start to dive into the nonsense. The other story rumours were that this was going to be essentially ideological, socio-ideological nonsense. So it was going to be a story about Susan Storm, which in this day and age, or Sue Storm, sorry, in this day and age, that's probably going to be, you know, that's one of those things that you hear and you go, but of course it's going to be, sure, fine, of course it is. But it was going to be a story about her being better off without Reed Richards, essentially understanding and realizing that she can achieve greatness without Reed Richards. It was like he was going to be some toxic man, I guess, genuinely, which is just bizarre. But it's going to be female focused. It's going to be about Sue Storm, and then we're going to get a gender bent Silver Surfer. Which, if you think about it from a thematic perspective, so if we're looking at the themes here, female focused, breaking the chains of masculinity and the patriarchy. I'm doing this for all of this crap, by the way. So you got Anya Taylor-Joy, Silver Surfer, working for Javier Bardem's Galactus, patriarchy incarnate. And then you've got Sue Storm realising she's better off without Reed Richards, or is equal to him, patriarchy. What's the story there? Well, what's the representation? It's that, woman, gonna get too down working with men, etc. Blah blah blah, and then, Anya Taylor-Joy Silver Surfer will realise, I don't need to work for Galactus. I'm not going to work for Galactus anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can sort of piece this stuff together. When you start to lay it all out, you're like, yeah, of course, that's what's going to happen. You can see it. Because these storylines that they write nowadays are all from the same playbook in terms of what they must include. Therefore, it's all pretty, like, play by numbers. We all know what's going to happen, and it's boring as a result. I will say, right, and as casting goes, I like Ebon Moss-Bachrach. I like that. He's good in The Bear, specifically. I think he'd make a good Ben Grimm. The CGI's got to be good, though. This is what's these are the issues. It's got to be good CGI. Marvel has a habit of terrible CGI lately. So, my God, spend some time on that. I like Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch. I think he's good. He's in Stranger Things. And I think he's good. Or he was in Stranger Things. I think he's a good actor. I want to see him in this. He's also actually going to be in the A Quiet Place prequel. I don't really care for Pedro Pascal, to be perfectly honest. Loads of people, they rave about him. He's fine. He's not exceptional. I don't really know why he's being offered so many roles, in fairness. Because he's not that good. He's fine. But this is also a role that was turned down multiple times by the likes of Adam Driver. And that was the other issue, is that this has had multiple rewrites. So the story, they're clearly not nailing the story, or they've taken a long time to nail the story. And that's the other red flag, ladies and gents, is that these stories are not difficult to get right. They're not hard to get right. When you struggle and you're spending so long and multiple rewrites doing it, it's because you're taking a very simplistic idea, simplistic source material, and trying to work with that in a way where you can bend it to a modern day agenda. I've said it and I stand by it. So there you go. What do you guys think? It's fine, whatever, at this point. My hype for Marvel stuff is not huge. And as you can actually tell from this, neither's other people's. I mean, this is Marvel Studios' official Twitter account, right? Viewed 2.1 million times, only 42,000 likes. I mean, that's not good. It's really not good. So, yeah, bad times. Other people don't care. So, anyway, let me know what you think down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.